Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you are coming back, welcome again. Today's reading is about what are your next blessings that are coming in soon, and by soon it could mean next week or by 15 to 30 days. So, soon, quite soon. So, there are two piles today here, and you can go ahead and pick your pile, and I'll meet you there at the timestamp. Hi, pile 1. If you pick this pile with this purple heart candle, this one is for you. So I'll start by your tarot cards first, and then we'll move on to other mediums I'm going to use today. So we have Six of Swords, Two of Swords, and Seven of Wands in reverse. So when I picked this pile, immediately I felt like better things ahead. Better things ahead. Before I even, flipped the cards, I just had this feeling. And Six of Swords is kind of like a confirmation of the message I felt was what I thought was happening here. So, the next blessing that is coming soon in your life is what I feel is that you have been stuck in a situation where you do not belong, where your energy does not belong, where you have overstayed, a situation where you have overstayed, and it is no longer in um, your best effort or benefit to be in that situation anymore. But thankfully, what I do see is that you are moving on, you are opening up paths for yourself to move on from the situation with the Two of Swords. I do see with the Two of Swords that for a very long time you have been in a limbo, you have been stuck between two choices. It could be as simple as saying yes or no, it could be as difficult as picking where to move, stay at your current place or move to a whole another city. Just giving an example, but regardless of how small the answer or the choices are, the impact it is going to cause is huge on your life. That is the one of the reasons why you have been letting this situation simmer, letting yourself simmer in this situation, be in this situation for so long, because somewhere you've been afraid to kind of take the right decision. Not even the right decision, somewhere you've been afraid to take the decision because you don't know whether it's right or wrong. But the good news is I do see that you are finally putting an end to it. You are coming out of this situation once and for all. With the Seven of Wands in reverse, I do see that you are finally ready to put your guard down and start taking action, start moving. Seven of Wands is the energy of putting up barriers, putting up boundaries, picking, choosing your battles and sticking to it, seeing things through. But this is also a card of liberation in this situation, liberating yourself from self imposed boundaries, liberating yourself from self imposed fights and um, disagreements, basically. So, any inner turmoil, inner conflict that you might have also been facing, I do feel that you are going to be moving on from that very soon. So that is one thing. Now, this was a general overall theme of your reading. I have these tea leaf cards now, so I am going to see more details. Let's see what's happening. What is this about? Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. Okay. And we have changes in your life. See, that is what I said when I said that uh, initially, that moving on to better things. So, this is all a part of changing your life. This is life changing decision for you that you've been simmering in, that you've been waiting for, you know, taking a vacation physically or mentally. Good advice from a wise person. And I think I'll get one more card. I'll get one more card. This one I'll get. And harp, great happiness. So I do feel that these are long overdue changes in your life. These are changes that were meant to happen a long time ago, but you gave yourself the time, you gave yourself the space to kind of decide on what you truly want, because you fear that you will take a misstep, that you will misjudge the situation, or you just want to take a calculated risk. You don't want to say yes to something you don't completely understand. You don't want to commit to something that you don't completely know whether you can handle or not. This could be a job, this could be um, about moving, this could be about um, saying yes to some kind of partnership or proposal, uh, or on the other hand, it could also be about um, rejecting a partnership or a proposal that is not in your favor. But maybe you have been afraid of saying no to someone, or you have been afraid of letting other people down. Whatever it may be, I do see that things are shifting soon, things are changing soon, and you will have to kind of put in that effort. Mentally, I know you have been doing that. It is time to physically put in effort as well. um, Also, I do feel like a lot of the times when we have such life changing events or some life changing decisions on the horizon, we do end up taking detours, which come in the form of vacations or holidays or small road trips, which help us, kind of recalibrate ourselves and also kind of our decision think about our decision in a new place, because every place has its own vibration. So if you are moving from one to another, even if it's for a very short while, you are allowing yourself to be in a different situation, a different vibration, where you can grasp or understand things in a different way, different than usual. So often there are these detours that help us, realize what we truly want, or con- or cements our decisions, cements our judgments. So I do feel like before you announce this um, uh, this thing, announce to yourself, to other people, to another partner, to another company, before you announce your decision, you may also take a short road trip, short break, short vacation, and rest and rejuvenate, and you will feel a lot more confident in your decision, is what I feel. I also do feel that while on this vacation, or before or after going to this vacation, you may end up encountering with someone who has something very wise to say, who has something very knowledgeable to say to you. Either it could be like, it may be, something as simple as a passenger sitting next to you on a train or on a bus. You may just end up chatting a bit, and you may get some sort of perspective that you may not have gotten before. Something as simple as that, or something as complex as speaking to someone you not spoken to in a while and getting a different perspective from them. Either way, how whatever, however you choose to do, however it pans out for you, I do see that it will bring the form of clarity for you, which will make you happy about yourself, make you happy about the situation and the decision you are about to take. I do see that for you. So that is great. And I want to pick one more tea leaf card for you. Let's see what else we have here. There has to be something more because I'm really feeling called to pick. Okay. Oh, another vacation card. So yeah, I do see that with the hammock and with the kite, both suggesting rest, rejuvenation, vacation, switching up places. So I do see that some kind of trip, some kind of vacation, some kind of detour, physical detour is on the horizon for you. That should really help you figure out what it is that you really want to, you know, um, really want to do in the near future, which is, of course, going to change everything for you. For the final part of your reading, I am going to pick some charms. So let's get some charms here. So we have the koi, J and 8, stamp. This is a letter stamp. So yeah, and let's see what else we have. We have a dog charm. So what I feel here is that with the koi or the fish is often, a sign of financial gain, financial independence, monetary benefits, monetary gain, uh, wealth, generational wealth. It is indicative of that, and also it can also indicate movement. So I do feel that this could be something very important regarding your financial situation. I do feel like a lot of you who may have picked this reading, it may be about your job, a new job, shifting jobs, changing places for the job, shifting to new cities for the job, or even countries. Who knows? Uh, I do feel that is the case for a lot of you. Or if it's not that, I do see that whatever decision you take in your situation, it could have some sort of impact on your finances, some sort of impact on your wealth. So maybe it could be a business partnership, maybe it could be a business deal that you've been trying to make, or something of that sort. It also, the either you or the person involved could have J in their name. J may be the initial J may be important or of your notice, and the date 8th of I feel May, or even June July. 8th of May, June July may be an important date for you. You may with the stamp, you may receive some message from a loyal friend, from um, a loyal relative, family member. You may receive some sort of message that would really help you out here. Let's see, like, what else is here. We have grapes and wine. It's a barrel full of grapes. So I do feel like whatever this message is going to whatever message you get from your friend, your loyal family member, loyal supportive, even right hand man, whoever it is, I do feel like this is going to kind of help you figure out whether your decision is the right one or not. You will also like almost kind of like a self confirmation that you have taken the right choice, that you have made the right choice, that you've decided on the right thing. So, yeah, this seems to be the biggest change in your near future, just knowing what to do and how to do it. Sometimes we are so caught up in everything that we don't know how to deal with anything, and we end up, you know, stalling every decision we make simply because we are so afraid of how or whether it's the right one or not. I see that you are overcoming this challenge itself, and that is going to help you take any action which you have been holding on to for a while. Just in case you make the wrong decision, just in case you are not right about something, that I do feel that you're overcoming soon. I want to take one last card with this oracle deck here. Uh, Meanwhile, I do want to say that if you would like a personal reading, you can DM me on Instagram or you can email me at my email ID. Both of them will be mentioned in the description box. You can DM me, and urgent readings are available as well. So you may get your reading within 30 to 60 minutes of booking after confirmation. Okay, we have strawberry fields, fertility, inner spring, purity. Now I want to read from the guidebook, its meaning. So let's do that. Okay, okay. Strawberries symbolize purity, fertility, abundance, and sensuality. In Greek mythology, strawberries align with Aphrodite. Upon the death of her love, Adonis, who was a mortal, she cried with passion that her tears were said to have fallen as small red hearts that are now called strawberries. Anywhere the strawberries reside, the energy of Aphrodite is also present. Strawberries also represent the beginning of spring, a fresh new abundance of creative energy flowing through us all. This card comes as a sign of fertility. This may be the time to begin creating something new. You may feel a pull to birth something into existence. You are receptive at this moment. Now is the time for you to spring into the strawberry fields and say yes to co creating something magical with the universe. See, it does make sense that this came as the last confirmation card because, like I said, when we take action after a very long time of inaction, uh, the just deciding on what to do can really help us change how we do things, change how we take action. So this thinking process is about to end. Now the process of taking action is about to start. So this is the confirmation of the final message I gave before, and yeah, all the best, and I hope you are able to carry on your endeavor, whatever you've been thinking so much about. I hope it is all resolved soon. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hi pile 2, if you picked the second pile with the pink star candle, this reading is for you. I am going to start with your tarot cards first, and then I am going to move on to other mediums. So we have Seven of Pentacles in reverse, King of Wands, and Page of Swords. So the next big thing, that is happening for you in the near future, I would say in the next 30 to 45 days, for you is group 2. Just by looking at the cards, I can tell that you have been waiting for something in particular to happen for you for a very long time. I feel like for a majority of you, uh, it is it has to do something with finding the right person, finding the right companion to spend time with, to spend a better part of the life with. And you may have given up on that thought or that dream for a very long time, because maybe you know you had faith in that it's not like people say that it's not possible to find the right person nowadays. It's not possible to find quote unquote true love these days. But um, you had some kind of faith in that, and maybe over the time you also fell victim to that mindset, and here you are kind of lost in faith of the fact that something like that could happen for you. And I'm here to tell you today that no matter how much faith you have lost in the past because of the interactions and the kind of people you met in your pursuit of finding love, in your pursuit of finding the right partner, I am here to tell you that it's changing soon. You may be already talking to this person who is going to bring in this change, or you may find yourself finding this person very soon. And it doesn't have to be in a traditional way, it could be in any non-traditional setting as well. Regardless of the setting of how you find this person or how you meet this person, I do see that this person is going to restore some faith you have in love, faith in um, romanticism, faith in partnership, romance, and faith in you know friendship and companionship, and finding the true right balance between love and friendship. I do see that you know that you will be getting over that belief that you had that it doesn't happen for everyone. It doesn't happen um, easily, or it may not happen for you. I do see someone coming up soon in particular who is going to change that belief for you. And like I said, there is someone coming in who is going to change that belief for you, and I can say that with some level of confidence, because there are two versions of you that I see here, regardless of your gender, regardless of your identity. I see two versions of you here. One is this one which has lost complete faith in any sort of companionship, and the other on the complete opposite end who is starting to learn to love, starting to learn to have faith, and starting to learn to find love in places they didn't know existed. And I don't want to give credit to third parties in this situation, because you have or you will learn to do this yourself, but you will get some kind of assistance in this with another person. There is this another person coming in, or is probably in your life, who is helping you turn this emotion around, turn this situation around for you. Let's see what we have for more information because this is just the overall vibe of the reading. But I have tea leaf cards here, so let's see more details. Oops. Okay. Okay, we have happiness and well being. What did I say? What did I say? Happiness and well being. Muddled, unclear thinking. Muddled, unclear thinking. Nest. An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. Like I said in the very beginning, you may have had this belief at the very beginning for like majority of your teen years, majority of your childhood, majority of your youth that love is easy to find, love is something um, you know it's universal. But as we grow up, we figure out sometimes that maybe not for everyone, maybe not for us specifically. I don't know. But basically, yeah, you do have that belief that a loving family, an emotionally mature family or companionship is very important for you, regardless of what age you are. Dealings or relationship with a woman. I also do want to say that this could be like a queer relationship as well. My readings are always inclusive, but for some reason this has come up specifically. So maybe I do need to mention specifically as well that you could also be in a queer relationship, or you may discover yourself in one. Someone going out of your life, or the end of a situation. And I want to pull one last card here. Money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. Ah, okay. Two things here. First of all, like I initially said with this card, that you are overcoming this belief or overcoming this fear of yours, overcoming this mindset of yours that it is so difficult to find love or to find the right person, whatever. uh, it could be related to that you are moving away from that kind of ideology or that kind of situation in itself. Another thing is maybe recently someone in your family or your life passed away, and you may be about to receive some sort of inheritance or money from there, or uh, either it's possible that someone in the future will write a will which will include you, which will include you know uh, uh, providing you some kind of money, providing you some kind of property. It could deal with something of that sort. uh, but yeah, for the most part I do feel, or um, this is unrelated to the reading itself, but since I am seeing it, I think I might as well tell you this someone in your family who may be a woman, maybe an old woman, may be really struggling with some sort of health issues, health complications, um, and I don't want to say something so dark, but uh, they may be struggling with living basically, and um, maybe their time here may end soon. But this is something that I want to say with a lot of sensitivity right now. Mm, Regardless of that message, it may not be for you. If it's there is nothing to be worried about. If you don't relate to this, it may not be for you. So you can take what you resonate with and leave the rest. But regardless, I do feel like uh, things are changing. The messages so far are in line with how these three tarot cards have been in the spread. So far, that is how it is. So I do feel like a lot of security is coming your way, regardless of the situation. A lot of financial security is coming your way. So be prepared for that at the very least. Moving on, I'm going to use these charms and we'll see what else we have. We have this black ribbon. This can indicate being bound, feeling bound, or feeling like there are impossible boundaries that you need to cross. But then we also have a key. So this key can be indicative of finally finding a way out of the situation, finally finding um, figuring things out, finally knowing how to break free of self-imposed rules, self-imposed belief systems and such. We also have the sun charm, which is pretty good coincidence because we also have the sun card. So I do feel very strongly that uh, the big blessing or the big thing that is happening for you in the very near future is you know it has something to do with breaking free from your own thoughts, breaking free from your own uh, binds, and finding this key to happiness, finding this key to fulfillment, emotional fulfillment and satisfaction, which I think is lovely and you know pretty much in line with the reading so far. Number 5 may also be very important for you. You may be born on on 5th, or you may be born in April, or number 5 could be very important for you. The date may have some sort of significance for you, or whoever this person is, if this applies to you. This person may have the birthday on 5th, or some kind of anniversary, some kind of important date for this person as well. Let's see what else we have. The letter R and 1. So either your initials could have R in them, or this person that we've been talking about could have the letter R in their initials. And again, the number 1 could be very important for you in terms of date, or January, or um, something like that, or maybe 1 week from now something very important could be happening for you. And to close this reading, I want to just pick a final message from this card deck. Meanwhile, I do want to mention, if you want a personal reading, my DMs are always open. You can contact me through Instagram, or you can send me an email at my email ID, both of which will be mentioned in the description. Urgent readings are always open, and you may receive your reading 30 to 60 minutes after confirming your booking. So if that sounds good to you, shoot me a DM, shoot me an email, and I'll get back to you. Okay, the final message we have: angel whispers, feather energy, loved ones in spirit, divine signs. I With loved ones in spirit, I do feel like someone may in your family, someone who may have been critically ill for a very long time, they may finally get some rest. They may finally have their soul come to rest. Um, there may be a mourning period, but I do feel at the end you will recover from that as well. But let me just read from this book what it really says. Angels come in many forms. They may come as divine entities with wings, as pets, spirit animals, or even your loved ones in spirits. In spirit, no matter how they appear to you, they are always here to support and love you. Your angels and guides have agreed to a pre-soul contract to work with you, in which you have chosen them as well. This team of beings may consist of various energies. There are spirits that pass through or come around to assist you with specific missions or transitions, and there are energies that are always with you for the entirety of your life. This is a confirmation that your loved ones in spirit have been sending you signs and have been trying to get your attention to let you know that they are around to support you. This may also be a message that mediumship is calling you. You may feel the pull or hold a gift to connect with loved ones in spirit realm for yourself and others. Trust the whispers and step into your purpose with faith and curiosity, then allow the magic to unfold. Well, um, I do feel like some of you may feel like a nudge by um, some family members or family member um, who may be about to transition from this life over to the unknown, may be guiding you right now and even in the future. So if somehow I do feel like this and this initial situation is connected in some way or form, so I do feel that it's like to some extent uh, this is a reading that the person whoever is dealing with the situation is for. I feel like this connection with the initial message from the tarot cards and from what has come out later on, that is something personal for them to decipher, personal for you to decipher. That is not something I can decipher at this moment. But I do hope this provided some comfort, some confirmation, some validation, and some guidance. I do hope it did that. And again, thank you for watching. I'll see you again next time.